Attention passionate Philadelphia fans, breaking news is coming. Something major is happening in the NFC East and could completely change the course of the game. We're talking about a direct impact on the Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. And you're hearing about it here firsthand. Before we get into the details, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel and help further strengthen this passion. Show that you're part of this family too. Let's reach the 3,000 subscriber mark together. Share this news with your friends and other Eagles fans. Now, let's get to the information. Eagles fans, hold your hearts because things are heating up in Philadelphia. It seems like General Manager Howie Roseman doesn't know the meaning of the word rest. While many people think the roster is already set, the Eagles keep moving pieces behind the scenes, and this time, some decisions really caught attention. In recent days, the team once again made changes to the practice squad, and these moves show that the front office is restless and looking for quick solutions, especially on the defensive line. The message is clear: nobody has a guaranteed spot in Philly. The most talked about move was the arrival of KJ Henry and Jacob Sykes to the practice squad. Two names that, at first glance, may not sound flashy, but both come with interesting backstories. KJ Henry, for example, has carried the former 5-star label since his Clemson days. A talent that many scouts once believed would dominate the NFL, but who still hasn't found a permanent home. Now, he returns to Philadelphia with the mission to revive his career and prove he can still make an impact. The guy has already been through Washington, the Bengals, the Cowboys, and even the Eagles last year. He's the type of player who, if he finds the right fit, can become a valuable rotational piece, especially on a team built around constant quarterback pressure. On the other side, Jacob Sykes is a lesser-known name, but one that stands out because of his journey. A former Harvard and UCLA player who fought hard to get here. He's the kind of player who brings grit and intelligence, and let's be honest, you can never have too much of that in Philadelphia. But to make room for them, the team had to say goodbye to Eli Ricks and Antwan Powell-Ryland. And that part caught some fans off guard. Ricks, for example, was one of those players many believed could develop over time. Meanwhile, Powell-Ryland, a 6th-round pick in this year's draft, is a curious case. The kid shined at Virginia Tech with 16 sacks in 12 games, but it seems he hasn't fully adjusted to the NFL level yet. He's been signed, released, re-signed, and cut again, and that shows just how brutal the competition for a roster spot really is. Now, the big question is, what do these moves mean for the Eagles' immediate future? Look, when a team changes its practice squad this often in such a short time, it's a sign that something is being tested. The injury to Ogbo Okoronkwo, for example, left a big hole in the edge rusher rotation. And the arrival of Henry could be a direct response to that. The coaching staff wants to see who can stand out and who's ready to step up if the defense needs it. There's also another point flying under the radar: Nakobe Dean. The linebacker's practice window has officially opened. That means he could be close to returning. And when Dean is back, the impact in the middle of the defense will be huge. But until then, the team needs depth, and that's exactly what Roseman is building: an army of backups ready to step in when needed. These roster shuffles also make one thing very clear: the Eagles' roster is extremely competitive. There's no room for anyone who isn't giving their all. The front office is sending a direct message to the entire locker room: get better every week, or someone will take your spot. And let's be honest, that's one of the hallmarks of a Super Bowl contending team. Philadelphia doesn't get comfortable. While other teams wait for the trade deadline to make moves, the Eagles adjust everything in real time. Now, fans are left wondering, will KJ Henry finally find a permanent home in the NFL here in Philly? Could he become that unexpected surprise who changes the game down the stretch of the season? Or will this just be another short stop, like so many we've seen before? One way or another, one thing's for sure: the Eagles are alive, alert, and hungry to evolve. And if the practice squad keeps spinning, it's because the front office knows that every detail counts when the goal is getting back to the Super Bowl. So, Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. Do these moves show the Eagles are preparing for something big? Or do you think it's just the team trying to patch short-term gaps? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because things in Philly are heating up, and this roster saga, my friend, is far from over.